Hello, everybody. This is Barney Strom, and welcome to Field of Dreams Baseball. We are just going to wait a few minutes here before we get started. I started a few minutes early just in case there was anybody waiting, but I don't see very many people in the chat, so we're just going to wait here for a few minutes, and we will begin as soon as we have some of the guys on that participate in our Field of Dreams Baseball League. I will be back in about 2 minutes. Hello, everybody. This is Bernie Strom, and we're back to start the Field of Dreams Baseball League. You see on the screen the standings for the Earth, Fire, Wind, and Water divisions. In the Earth division, Horse Feathers leads Berlin by 2, Manchester by 4.5. In the Fire division, Fred's and Canada in a virtual tie. Fred's leads by percentage points, 705 to 692. The Vegas team is third, 3 games back. In the Wind division, Cleveland leads by 2 games over Lehigh, 4 games over Degens, and Chico's is in the race 5 games back. And the Water division, amazing at 32 and 27, is in a virtual tie with Tampa Bay, 34 and 29. Amazing in first place by 2/100ths or 2,000ths. I've been out of high school too long to remember. Percentage points, Hadley Lake is 7 games back. World's Worst Gamer checks in. Sean, how you doing? Thank you for coming by. Anyway, those are the standings. If you want to take a look at the batting leaders, Norm Cash leading Lajoie in batting, 430 to 377. Home runs, Ludwig from Horse Feathers, 21 home runs over Maris with 19, and Mantle with 16, tied with Watson. Runs batted in, Ludwig again at 59, to Hank Aaron's 54, and Mickey Mantle's 53. Ron LaFleur, the stolen base leader. ERA leader, Cooper with Horse Feathers and Fred's team for the season, 191 on the season. Wins, Trout with Canada, 14 wins. He'll probably end up with 30, 35 wins before the year's over. Papelbon leads in saves. Waddell leads in strikeouts. And I don't care who leads in losses because that's not something that I want to pay attention to. Canada, the number one hitting team. Fred's the number one pitching team. And Canada, the number one fielding team. And that's most likely why they have two of the best records in the league. Okay, let's go to the first game, the first day, which is the 21st. David Lando checks in. Slash Deep Gaming is here. Buckshot is here. And Sean, World's Worst Gamer, is here. Okay. We're going to sim the 21, 21st, 22nd, 23rd. We're playing a game on the 24th and a game on the 25th. Here's the first sim, Hagerstown at Dallas. Hagerstown loses 6-1 to Dallas. Young the winner, Flaherty the loser. Both teams under 500. D-Gens and Lehigh, they are fighting for the lead in the win division. Lehigh defeats D-Gens 6-2. Lowe, the winner, is 5-4. Bernhardt, the loser, 5-9. Willie Mays, 2 for 4, 8 home runs, 2 runs batted in. That is the first game of a doubleheader. And while we're at it, we might as well play the second game of the doubleheader. D-Gens defeats Lehigh 4-2. Lester, the winner. Lanier, the loser. D-Gens now 34-33. Lehigh 36-31. My team, Vegas, at Fred's. Fred's beat me in the last game. Let's see what they do this time. They're 3 games up, and here we go. They beat me again. Caldwell, the winner. He's 7-7. Sheets, the loser, 1-2. Johnny Blanchard, 3 for 4 with a double. And my team falls 4 games back of Fred's in the division. Mid-Michigan and Carpathian, 2 teams picking up the bottom of their division. Carpathian clobbers Mid-Michigan 13-2. McGinnity, the winner. Bob Gibson, the loser, will play game 2. And Mid-Michigan splits the doubleheader. Verlander, the winner, 2-6. Hahn, the loser, 2-12. Here we go. Let's go back here because I want to move that up a little. Excuse me, that moved down. Okay, Deerfield Beach at Florence. Deerfield Beach over 1 game over 500, facing Florence on the road. Deerfield Beach gets shut out by Florence 5-0. Stone, the winner. Haynes, the loser. Canada, the 45-20. Canada is 1/2 a game behind Fred's in the fire division. Des Moines is 4th in that division. It's a tough division to be in. Here's the game. Des Moines shuts out Canada 6-0. Barber, the winner. Larry, the loser. Barber had a complete game for Des Moines with 4 strikeouts. Long Island at Horsefeathers, another game that has implications in the Earth Division. Horsefeathers loses at home to Long Island 6-1. Santana, the winner. Killian, the loser. Horsefeathers now a game and a half up on Berlin in their division. Amazing at St. Pete. Amazing is in a virtual tie for that division. They lose to St. Pete. St. Pete at the 23-40 teams defeat Amazing 3-1. Pinninger, the winner. Christensen, the loser. Tampa Bay at Hadley Lake. Tampa Bay is now a half game ahead of Amazing in that division. Let's see what they're going to do with Hadley Lake. And they defeat them 7-4. Sandy Koufax, 6-5, the winner. One of my pals, Bill Monbouquet of the ex-Red Sox fame, 3-10, takes the loss. Davis with his 9th home run of the year. Chico's at home against Cleveland. Chico's 5 games back in the win division. Cleveland is leading that division. Here's the game. Chico's in a high-scoring game defeats Cleveland 10-9 and raises their record to 500, 32-32. Howell, the winner. Chance, the loser. Sternweiss, 4 for 6 with a triple, 2 stolen bases. Chico's now within 4 games of the lead. Hagerstown and Dallas, 2 teams once again. And this appears to be the second game. I didn't play that. I didn't realize it. But this time, Dallas defeats Hagerstown 4-3. They sweep that doubleheader. Winter the winner. Spawn, the loser, Roberts, free 3-for-3, his 7th home run. And we have another doubleheader. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, if I ever needed a win, it would be here since Fred's beaten me the last 2 games. Let's go. And he beats me 3 in a row. Vita Blues 7-3. Houston the loser. He's 11-3. Roger Maris had his 20th home run. I now drop 5 games back, and I got my work cut out for me as we approach the end of June. And the final game today, I think this is the final game today, San Francisco at T-ville, 2 teams with losing records. San Francisco defeats T-ville 4-2. Messina the winner, Johnson the loser. Let's go to the 22nd. I'll pay more attention. Any more double headers here? No, these are all single games, right? No, they're double headers. Long Island and Berlin, Hagerstown and Horsefeathers. Let's do Manchester at Dallas. Manchester wins 5-1. Stafford the winner. Dempster the loser. Kinsler with his 8th home run. Hagerstown at Horsefeathers. Horsefeathers once again a game and a half up. They lose the game as Hagerstown takes them down 9-7. Perez the winner. Reed the loser in relief. Wagner 3-for-5. 2 doubles. Let's go to that second game. Horsefeathers splits that doubleheader, winning 4-1. Matlack, who I just traded to Horsefeathers, won that game. He's 9-6. Burdette, the loser, 1-2. First game of a doubleheader, Long Island at Berlin. Berlin, a game and a half behind Horsefeathers. Let's see what they're going to do. They're going to lose to Long Island. Long Island goes a game above 500. In a somewhat of surprise. In 16 innings, Howell the winner, 6-7. Lown the loser, 0-1. Killebrew hit his 12th home run. We go to game 2. Long Island sweeps Berlin in a doubleheader, 2-0. Camilo Pascual, 4-1, the winner. Potter, the loser, he's 8-5. Wright, 2-for-4 with a stolen base. As we glance down now, Horsefeathers in Berlin. Horsefeathers in Berlin are tied in the loss column with 24. Horsefeathers has played 5 more games. Consequently, they're 2.5 games up in that division. Lehigh at San Francisco. Lehigh trying to catch Cleveland. And they lose. A lot of underdogs are winning today, 3-1. Taylor the winner. Halicki the loser. Walker went 2-for-4. Is there another game? No, that's the only one there. T-ville at Cleveland. 14-3. Cleveland comes through, and Cleveland now is 2.5 games ahead of Lehigh. Cleveland scores 14 runs. Allrock the winner, 9-4. Webb the loser, 3-8. Carlton Fisk, 3-for-4, 6 home run, 4 RBIs. Amazing at Tampa Bay, fighting for the lead in the water division. Tampa Bay wins 5-4. Nolan Ryan, the winner, 5-7. Steve Carlton, the loser, 5-9. Davis, 2-for-4, his 9th home run. D-Gens at Chico's. D-Gens just above Chico's in the standings. Chico's wins 5-3 at home. Cashmere, the winner, 3-0. Josh Beckett, the loser, 0-3. Etten, 2-for-2. Home run number 6. And D-Gens and Chico's switch places in the standings. St. Pete at Michigan. St. Pete wins 6-1. Keogh the winner. Brolio the loser. He's 3-6. Page 2-for-4 with his 5th home run. Florence and Des Moines. Des Moines takes that as expected, 5-2. Hooten the winner, 6-5. Volquez the loser, 2-5. Wills 1-for-2, 2 RBIs, and a triple. And we move on to the 23rd. Checking for doubleheaders here. We don't have any. Manchester at Dallas. Manchester once again climbing in the Earth Division, 3.5 games behind. Let's see what they do. They lose. Dallas defeats them 8-5. Tannehill the winner. Ford the loser. Lee 2 for 5. Home run number 6. Horse Feathers holding on a slim 2.5 game lead in the Earth Division. And they defeat Hagerstown 7-6 in 10 innings. Morrow the winner, 3-1. Necro the loser, 4-4. Murphy 1 for 3, his first home run of the year. Lehigh, who is 2.5 games behind Cleveland, at home against San Francisco. And San Francisco at 30-38 defeat Lehigh 5-2. Nichols the winner, 9-6. Knepper the loser, 5-7. T-Ville at Cleveland. Cleveland is trying to get another half game on Lehigh. Let's see what they do, and they do. 7-6. Cleveland wins that game in 10 innings. Walsh, the winner, 1-0. Cardwell, the loser, 0-1. Ramirez, 2 for 4, 7th home run. He did knock in 3 runs in that game. 3.5 game lead now from Cleveland over Lehigh. Long Island at Berlin. Berlin lost a doubleheader yesterday. Berlin now is 3 games behind Horse Feathers, although they are equal in the loss column. Here's the game, and Berlin is going to lose 3 in a row to Long Island as they defeat Long Island defeats Berlin 3-2. McGregor 3-4. The winner, Hunter the loser, 1-3. Batty 1 for 2, a home run. That must be Earl Batty. 8 home runs and a walk. Amazing again over Tampa Bay. Amazing 2 games behind Tampa Bay, although they're tied in the loss column. And amazing squeaks by Tampa Bay 8-6. Moyer 4-3, the winner. Kane 0-3, the loser. Luzinski 3 for 4, 2 RBIs and 2 doubles. Chico's and Degens. Well, are they going to switch places again? Let's find out. Chico's wins 11-1. Chico stays in 3rd place in their division. Brown, the winner, 6-8. Donahue, the loser, 0-2. Guerrero, 4 for 4, his 8th home run, 3 runs batted in. St. Pete at Michigan. St. Pete wins 11-5. Daniels the winner, Willis the loser. Here's my team. I finally get rid of Fred's, and I'm playing a 500 team, Deerfield Beach. I desperately need a win, and I don't get it. I lose my 4th game in a row. Waits the winner, Jenkins the loser. Lead 2 for 4, his 8th home run. I now fall 5.5 games back, 6 games back in the loss column in that division, and you can't go too far back in that division or you'll be lost. Carpathian at Hadley Lake. Carpathian wins 8-3. Sewell the winner, Henley the loser. And finally, on the 23rd, we have Florence at Des Moines. Des Moines playing good baseball, and they win this game 6-5. Walters the winner, Proley the loser. As we head to the 24th, Cleveland leads Lehigh by 3.5. Horse Feathers leads Berlin by 3.5. Tampa Bay leads Amazing by 1. Fred's leads Canada by 1.5. Our game of the day will be this first game of the doubleheader. Fred's at Canada, but before that we play that, we will play Manchester and Dallas. Dallas defeats Manchester 5-3. Young the winner, Terry the loser. DeRosa 2 for 4, his 5th home run of the year. Manchester now 5 games back and only 3 games back in the loss column, so they're in a little better shape than I am. And let's play Fred's at Canada. Okay, I'm going to hit this. Then I'm going to go to the opponent, and I'm going to hit this. And I need to know if that's the lineup. I'm going to wait and watch the chat. If that's the lineup you want to use against Bender. I guess that means okay. Let's go to the next. And how about that lineup, David? Oh, okay. You want me to load your lineup versus righties? I will do that. I'm going to go over here to view opponent. Computer versus righties. There you go. Dwayne March comes by. Dwayne, it's nice to see you. I haven't talked to you in a while. Glad you came by. If Fred's lineup is okay, I'm assuming. I haven't seen anything. Use the pull-down menu. Okay, for Fred's. Who do you have pitching? Why isn't your pitcher in there? Who do you want pitching in that game, Sean? Hit the computer line. Are you telling me to hit the computer lineup and the computer lineup and that loads your pitchers? I'm going to leave that on the screen while I wait for your answer, Sean. Okay, now I'm going to wait for David. David wants to get Wilson in left. Hi, Joe. Joe Murdy checks in. That look okay? I guess that looks okay because I'm not seeing anything. So here we go, down to the field. Welcome to Briggs Stadium for today's game between Freds and Canada in a game one of a doubleheader. It promises to be a battle between two solid teams. Freds has won 7 straight in 8 of their last 10, thanking me for that one. Canada has won 9 of their last 10. Chief Bender takes the mound for Freds. He's made 5 starts on the year. He's 4-2 with an ERA of 3.00. His first start against Canada, he'll be opposed by Dizzy Trout. He's made 17 starts on the year. I don't know why that popped up. 17 starts on the year and is 14-2 with an ERA at 2.37. That's sick. His third start against Freds, he's 2-0 with a 2.14 ERA against Freds at 77 degrees. Wind speed 2 miles per hour, left to right. Here we go. Okay. I love it. There we go. Play ball. Dizzy Trout takes the mound, gets his sign from Simmons. Ichiro Suzuki steps to the plate. Trout gets his sign. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to short. Escobar scoops it up, throws a speedy Suzuki to first. He is going to be out by a half a step. If there was replay in this game, I think you might want to replay that one. That was really close. Stepping in is Michael Young. Young, 3 home runs, 23 RBIs, hitting .284 to face Trout. Here's Trout's pitch. Young hits a ground ball to Escobar. Busy guy. Not going to be as close as Suzuki because Young isn't as fast. 2 up, 2 down, top of the first. Mark Teixeira stepping in with 9 home runs, 36 RBIs, a .242 average. Here's Trout's pitch. He hits a fly ball in the right field. Kaline coming in on it, puts it away. 3 up, 3 down. Top of the first, we go to the bottom of the first. Fred's nothing, and Canada coming to the plate. Here in the bottom of the first, Kaline, Simmons, and Cash to lead off. For Canada, we got Wilson in left, Suzuki in center, Roger Maris in right, Kurowski at third, Young at short, Richardson at second, Teixeira at third, Yogi Berra catching. Let me move this down a little bit because I like to see Yogi's face. Bender on the mound to face Al Kaline, 10 home runs, 39 RBIs, .316 average to start the season. And here's Bender's pitch. Kaline hits a line drive in the left center field. That's a base hit. Rounds first, goes back to the bag. Wilson throws the ball in, and Canada is in business with the leadoff runner on. Al Kaline and Ted Simmons stepping to the plate. A .263 hitter, 14 home runs, 42 RBIs. Good power for the number 2 spot in the lineup. Bender checks Kaline. Here's the pitch. He strikes him out. 1 down. Kaline still at first with Norm Cash, .430 hitter on the season, 15 home runs, 40 RBIs. Steve Tate comes by. This, for those of you who may be watching that are not part of the league, Steve Tate and Big Clue are the 2 people that devised this league and came up with the premise. And you need to catch one of Steve Tate's broadcasts because he can explain it a lot better than you, but I can tell you this much, it's a ton of fun. Cash at the plate with an obnoxious 1.325 OPS to start the season. Bender checks Kaline at first, gets his sign. Here's the pitch. And like any smart pitcher, he pitches around Cash, even if he does send Kaline into scoring position at second base. Runners on first and second. It doesn't get any easier. You would think with the .287 hitting Albert Pujols stepping in with 13 home runs and 47 RBIs. At least his OPS is under 1,000 at .903. Bender checks both runners. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out. Bender must know what he's doing. 2 down. Runners on first and second. Bottom of the first. It really doesn't get any easier, although Rocky Colavito averages less than the other guys at .243, 12 home runs, 42 runs batted in. And Chief Bender smiles because his OPS is only .770. Bender checks both runners. As the sign, here's the pitch. And he strikes him out to get out of the inning. His 3rd strikeout of the inning. We go to the top of the second, no score. Legends comes by. Nice to see you, Legends. Here in the top of the second, Roger Maris will lead off for Freds, followed by Blanchard and Berra. In the outfield, Colavito, Thomas, and Kaline for Canada. Boyer, Escobar, Miles, Pujols in the infield. Simmons catching. Trout pitching. He has the sign. Here's the pitch to Maris. Maris hits a fly ball in the center field. Thomas moving slightly to his left. Routine play, but it was a great routine play. 1 down. Johnny Blanchard stepping into the plate. .304 average, 8 home runs, 24 runs batted in. Trout Trout's pitch. And he gets his first strikeout of the evening. Yogi Berra hitting .239, 6 home runs, 22 RBIs. Now to face Trout. Trout gets the sign, throws. He hits a bounding ball to third base. Ken Boyer scoops it up over to first for the out. We go to the bottom of the second. No score. In the second inning, Ken Boyer leads off, followed by Escobar and Gorman Thomas. Boyer, 10 home runs, 33 RBIs, hitting .267 on the season, a recent acquisition for Canada. Here's Bender's pitch. He pops it in the foul territory, being chased by Teixeira, but this may be out of play. And it is out of play. Let's do this again. Boyer takes ball 4. He walks. Boyer is a good base runner. Yuniel Escobar steps up to the plate. Yuniel Escobar, sorry. He's starting today. He's a part-time player for this Canadian team. No home runs, 1 RBI, 191 hitter. Boyer at first, checked by Bender. Here's the pitch. And Boyer did not get a good jump. He did not steal. We get to see this all over again. Bender walks 2 in a row. Third walk of the day. Runners on first and second for Canada. It's dangerous to put guys on base for this Canada team. I can tell you that much. You give them free passes, they're going to take advantage of you every time. Gorman Thomas, .288, 7 home runs, 16 runs batted in. Those 7 home runs in only 80 at-bats for Thomas this season. Here's Bender's pitch. He strikes him out. Number 4. 1 out here in the second. There's been 4 outs in this game. Bender has struck them all out. Aaron Miles batting .278. No home runs, 16 RBIs. Steps up. Runners on first and second. Bender checks the runners, gets the sign, throws. There is a line drive towards the second baseman Richardson, and it's over his head into right center field. That ball is hit too short. Boyer does not attempt to score. Suzuki throws it to the infield. Bases are loaded. 1 out for at top of the order Al Kaline. Kaline lined his single between third and short his first time up. Bender in a little bit of trouble. Last time he was in trouble, he struck out 2 guys in a row. Let's see what he does now. Well, that's the opposite of striking somebody out. Kaline walks. First run is into the game. You wouldn't think Canada would need any help by Bender and Freds, but they hand them a run. Bases still loaded. 1-0 Canada. Ted Simmons stepping to the plate. He struck out his first time up. Bender has walked 4 today, struck out 4. Let's see what he does with Simmons. He strikes him out. He either strikes him out or walks him. That's number 5. 5th out of the game for Canada. Norm Cash stepping in. There's no place. He did walk his last time up. He's had 1 grand slam on the season. You can't walk him or a run's going to come in. Of course, if you pitch to him, more than 1 may come in. Let's see what Bender does with the guy. Cash hits a fly ball in the center field, but that isn't going to be far enough. Suzuki's going to catch it. He makes a great play, but Kurowski is going to tag up and score. That is the 3rd out of the inning, so he's not going to tag up and score. I lost track of the outs. A great play by Suzuki. Bender gets out of the mess. He only allows 1 run. It could have been worse. As we go to the top of the 3rd, Canada leads 1-0. Kurowski, Wilson, and Richardson, the bottom 3rd of Fred's order, stepping in against Dizzy Trout. Here's the pitch. And there is a fly ball in the right field. Kaline backing up. puts it away. And another great play. Great plays everywhere today. Again, number 7 for Al Kaline. Willie Wilson, only 10 at-bats on the season. He has no home runs, no RBIs. Here's Trout's pitch. He hits a bounding ball to second. Miles scoops it up over to first. Pujols steps on the bag for the out. 2 up, 2 down. Bobby Richardson, 263, 1 home run, 21 RBIs on the season. Here's the pitch by Trout. There's a bounding ball right back to Trout. Snares it, throws to Pujols for the out. 3 up, 3 down. We go to the bottom of the third. 1-0 Canada. Okay, here we go. Bottom of the third. Pujols, Colavito, Boyadu up. Bender's had an interesting outing, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to check. 5 strikeouts, 4 walks, 2 hits. Here's the pitch to Pujols. Pujols hits a slow ground ball to Young at short. Pujols is not a speedy runner. He's going to be out by 3 steps. Teixeira's got it. 1 down, Colavito stepping in. Colavito his first time up, struck out. Bender throws. That's going to be a base hit into left center field. Colavito rounds first. He stays there. Throw comes in the infield. We now have 1 out, 1 on for Ken Boyer, who his first time up walked along with 3 other people so far in this game. Here's Bender's pitch. Ball 1. Okay. Colavito can't get a big lead. I don't think I've ever seen Rocky. I'm probably one of the few people who've seen Rocky Colavito play. I don't recall that he's that fast. Here's the pitch. There's another base hit in the left center field. Colavito's going to round second. He's going to go to third. Suzuki with the throw to third. It's going to be too late. And Ken Boyer singles Colavito to third. Canada in business once again. Runners on first and third. 1 away here in the bottom of the third. Bender looks into Escobar. Escobar's first time up. Walked along with everybody else. Here's the pitch. There goes Boyer. There's the throw down. He is safe. Boyer gets stolen base number 4. Ken Boyer, surprisingly fast for a man of his stature. Bender now has runners on second and third. Scoring position. Escobar can punch a single. 2 runs can score. Here's the pitch. There is a line drive in a right center field. That's just what he did. Both runners score. Escobar on his way to second. He's in standing with a double, number 5 on the year. And Canada has a 3-0 lead. Gorman Thomas at the plate. He struck out his first time out. Seems like either you struck out or you walked. Bender checks Escobar, throws, and he strikes out. 2 down. Top of the, bottom of the third inning. Miles, his first time up, single to right center field. Bender throws. Little bloop into right center field. Maris is going to take it on a hop. Escobar's got speed. Will he score? He does. It is now 4-0 as Miles holds on first base for Al Kaline, the top of the order. I don't know how long Bender's going to stay in there, but he doesn't appear to have anything today. Allow Ted Wilkes to pitch. I will wait and see if there's a response from David Lando. I see all those hands. I guess you were ahead of me. Paul Bender, who would you like? Let's see. Do you want Ted Wilkes, or should I say no to Ted Wilkes? Nothing's popping up. I'll wait a few more seconds. Look at lefties. Okay, then the answer would be no. You may not change the computer lineup. Okay, now if I seem to remember what Steve did, you go to setup, you hit human, you hit play, and you go back and do this again, right? Come on, stop it. There we go. We have Matt Thornton, Mike Caldwell. Caldwell it is. Mike Caldwell enters the pitch. On the season, he has pitched in 17 games. He started 17 games. He has a 7.7 record, 4.11 ERA. Al Kaline stepping in. Kaline is lined to single and walk today. Whoops. That was the wrong button I pushed. Let's see what happens. It's going to be a base hit, I think. And it is. Escobar goes to third. Maris picks it up. Miles at first. Escobar scores. What the heck is the V? Video chalkboard replay. Okay. Well, here we go. That was a replay. But that's the real thing. That's a base hit. Miles goes to second. He goes to third. Throw comes into Young. It's now first and third. Kaline gets his second hit of the day. Caldwell on the mound to face Simmons. Simmons has struck out twice. He has the opportunity to break this thing wide open. 2 outs. Here's the pitch to Simmons. There's a bounding ball to Kurowski at third. He's going to throw the short distance to Richardson to get Kaline. That ends the inning. We go to the top of the fourth. Freds is still in range, but Canada leads 4-0. Dizzy Trout this inning will face the top of the order, Suzuki, Young, and Teixeira here in the fourth. Suzuki, it's a slow ground ball to Escobar, who charges it over to Pujols at first. And Suzuki is out, 1 down. Dizzy Trout to face Michael Young. Michael Young on the day has grounded to short. And that is right back to Trout at the mound. Easy flip to Pujols for the out. 2 up, 2 down, top of the fourth. Mark Teixeira stepping in, 9 home runs, 36 runs batted in. He flied to shallow right field his first time up. Line drive right back at Trout, who snares it, puts it away. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning, 4-0. Caldwell to face Norm Cash, Albert Pujols, and Rocky Colavito. Cash on the day has walked and flied to deep left center. Here's Caldwell's pitch. Down on strikes, 1 down. Pujols stepping in. Pujols is struck out, grounded to short. Here's Caldwell's pitch. Ground ball in the hole or a line drive, 1 of the 2, all the way to the wall. That'll be a double. Pujols goes to second standing up. 20th double of the year for Pujols. Wilson throws it into third base. And we have a runner on second, 1 out. And here comes Canada once again. Rocky Colavito on the day struck out and lined a single between third and short. Caldwell checks Pujols, throws to Rocky Colavito. Colavito, it's a bounding ball. Young at shortstop, all the way across the mound. Colavito, not a speedy runner. Easy out, 2 down. Runner still on second base with Ken Boyer. Boyer has walked and lined a single to left center. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a base hit. That ball's going to go all the way to the wall. Pujols will score. Boyer to second. He's got his 12th double of the year. 5-0 Canada, and I say this game is getting a little out of hand as Escobar stepping to the plate. Walked and doubled in his 2 at-bats today. Here's Caldwell's pitch. There's going to be a bounding ball in the right field. Maris charges it. Boyer rounds third. He comes home. There'll be no throw. It's 6-0. 6-0. Canada with a 6-0 lead is pretty dangerous. Runner still on first in the form of Escobar. Gorman Thomas. Thomas today struck out twice. Here's Caldwell's pitch. He's not going to strike out this time ever. He's going to hit a line drive into center field. Escobar is going to go to third base. Here comes a throw. It's going to be a close play. He is safe. And Thomas advances Escobar to third. 2 away, 2 runners on. Aaron Miles up. Miles on the day has singled twice. Caldwell checks both runners. Here's the pitch. There is a base hit into center field. Another run scores. 2 runs are going to score. Miles ends up on second with his 14th double of the season. And it's safe to say it's a blowout. 8-0 in the 4th inning. Canada can do this to you. In one of our sim games this week, I saw Canada score 22 runs as Mike in the truck stops by and David Landau wants me to make a change. I'm awaiting your instructions, sir. You want to know if Bueller is available? Let's find out. That's who's available. Who would you like me to put in, David? Okay, you want to put in Burley. No, I don't see him, so he must be display the starters. You got it. Burley in the pitch. He has not pitched this season. What a thing to do to this poor guy. Runner on second. Al Kaline at the plate. Burley throws. Another base hit to center field, and the merry-go-round continues as Al Kaline has his 33 doubles. 33rd double of the year. That's a lot of doubles in June. Okay. If you'll bear with me 1 second. There we go. Ted Simmons stepping in. Ted Simmons on the day Struck out twice, grounded to third, runner on second. 9-0 the score. Burley throws to Simmons. Into center field, Suzuki backing up, puts it away for the out. The inning is finally over after Canada scores 5 runs. The score at the end of 4 innings, 9-0 Canada. We go to the top of the 5th, and Fred's got their work cut out for him. Maris, Blanchard, and Beradu up. Roger Maris flied to deep into the outfield his first time up. Trout throws. He walks him. First walk of the day for Dizzy. Johnny Blanchard struck out his first time up. Ground ball that just out of the reach of Escobar. Maris goes to second. Blanchard goes to first. 2 runners on. That is the first hit of the game as the no-hitter goes down the tubes. Runners on first and second. Dizzy Trout to face Yogi Berra, grounded to third his first time up. Here's the pitch. He's going to pop it into foul territory. Escobar making chase. This ball looks like it's going to be foul. It's a putout. He caught it. It looked foul. Looked like it was going to be in the stands. Escobar makes the play. 1 down. Trout checks the runners. Kurowski steps to the plate. He flied to very deep right field his first time up. Here's Trout's pitch. That's a pop-up into shallow. Well, it's not so shallow. That keeps carrying. Thomas makes a great play, leaping into the stands to take a home run away from who was at bat? Now that I forgot. Willie Wilson's up now. Kurowski almost homers. However, 2 down. When things aren't going your way, they aren't going your way. Dizzy Trout now to face Willie Wilson, only 11 at-bats in the season, batting .182. Whoops. Allowed Gene Woodling to pinch hit. The computer wants to make that move. I'll wait for Fred's to let me know. There it is. Leave him in. Okay. Here's the pitch. There's a slow roll to the third. Boyer up with it. All the way across the diamond. He's got him. He's out. We go to the bottom of the 5th. 9-0 Canada. Canada sends to the plate. Cash, Pujols, and Colavito. Cash walked, flied to left center, struck out. Here's Burley's pitch. Base hit into left field. 13th hit of the game, and we're don't even have an out in the 5th inning. This is quite a beating. Here we go. Cash at first. Pujols up. Pujols struck out, grounded to short, and doubled off the wall. Here's the pitch. There's a ground ball to Kurowski. Richardson for 1. over to Teixeira for the double play. And all of a sudden, there's 2 outs, nobody on as Rocky Colavito comes to the plate. Colavito struck out, lined a single, grounded to short. Here's the pitch. Bounding ball right up the middle. Bobby Richardson makes a good backhanded play over to Teixeira for the out. Inning is over. We go to the top of the 6th, 9-zip, Canada. In the top of the 6th, we face Richardson, who made that fine play, the number 9 hitter, followed by the top of the order, Suzuki and Young. Richardson grounded to the pitcher his first time up. Here's Trout's pitch. That is going to be right back to the pitcher again. Over to Pujols, 1 down. Trout has allowed 1 hit today. This has been a performance for the ages. Here's the pitch to Ichiro Suzuki. He hits the ground ball down the left field line, third base line. Boyer makes a good play, gets him out by a couple of steps, 2 up, 2 down. Still only 1 hit for Freds. Michael Young stepping up. He's a .281 hitter. He's grounded to short and grounded back to the pitcher. Here's Trout's pitch. And there's a short little grounder to Escobar. Bare hands. It throws to Pujols at first. And a bang-bang play. Young is out. We go to the bottom of the 6th, 9-0, Canada. Mark Buehrle to face Boyer, Escobar, and Thomas. You would think Canada would give some of their players a little rest. But no, they're going to leave them in. Boyer lines a base hit in the right center field. It's his 3rd hit today. Boyer takes his lead off of first. Escobar steps to the plate from the right side. Buehrle pitches on the left side. There is a bounding ball to Young at short. He's going to flip to Richardson for 1. Back to first, a double play. And all of a sudden, there's 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th with Goman Thomas stepping to the plate. Struck out twice, singled once. Here's the pitch. Struck out 3 times. We go to the top of the 7th, 9-0 Canada. Dizzy Trout facing Mark Teixeira. Mark Teixeira's lined out. Here's Trout's pitch. Now he's struck out. Roger Maris coming up. Roger has flied to deep right center. He's walked. Trout winds and fires. There's a ball. That one is no doubter. That one's out of here. Almost made it into the 2nd deck. Roger Maris lines a home run into right field. And Freds is on the board. It's 9-1. Home run number 21 for Roger. That ball traveled 355 feet. Dizzy Trout's allowed 2 hits, 1 run. Faces Johnny Blanchard. Blanchard on the day struck out and grounded a single. Trout walks him. He's losing his concentration a little. That's sort of easy to do when you got a 9-0 lead. Second walk of the day for Dizzy Trout. Checks on Blanchard. Gets his sign from Simmons. Here's the pitch to Berra. There's a fly ball. That's deep into left field. Colavito backing up. He puts it away in front of the fence. Blanchard needs to retreat to first base. That ball was almost out of here, but not quite far enough as Kurowski steps up. Kurowski, 255 on the season, 5 home runs, 18 runs batted in, flied out twice today. Blanchard on first. Here's the pitch to Kurowski. Bounding ball to Pujols at first. He picks it up, steps on the bag. Innings over. Well, the stands are still packed with spectators, even though the line score 9-15-0 for Canada and 1-2-0 for Freds. They're hanging around waiting for the second game to see what happens because it looks like this first game is in the books. Miles, the number 9 hitter, followed by the top of the order, Kaline and Simmons. Burley trying to mop this up and save the bullpen. Miles, it's a fly ball on the right. Maris comes in, puts it away for the out. As Kaline, with 3 hits today, steps to the plate. The only time he didn't get a hit, he walked. He's been on 4 times. Here's the pitch. Fly ball in the right field down the line. Maris heading towards the corner. He makes a good catch. 2 up, 2 down. Are we going to have this inning end 1-2-3? Let's see if Ted Simmons has something to say about this. Simmons, 14 home runs, 42 RBIs, struck out twice, grounded to third, and fly deep to center. His 5th time up today. Here's the pitch. He strikes him out. The catcher drops the ball, throws to Teixeira at first for the putout. We go to the top of the 8th, 9-1 Canada. Dizzy Trout to face Willie Wilson, Richardson, on the top of the order, Ichiro Suzuki. They're asking me to send in Gene Woodling to pinch hit. I will wait, David, for your response. I see the hands. What would you like to do? Let them all stay in. Bounding ball to Boyer at third. He's up with it all the way across the diamond to pullouts. 1 down here in the 8th inning. Bobby Richardson on the day, he grounded out to the pitcher on 2 separate occasions. Can he do it a third time? No, he misses it. Miles picks it up. 2 up, 2 down. Ichiro Suzuki. Ichiro's grounded to short twice and to third once. Here's the pitch. It's a little dribbler to the right side. Miles up with it. Underhand toss to Trout. We go to the bottom of the 8th, 9-1 Canada. Bottom of the 8th, Cash, Pujols, and Colavito. Burley's done a good job since he's been in here. Cash hits a ground ball to Karowski. Up with it on the first for the out, 1 down. Next batter, Albert Pujols. Pujols struck out, grounded to short, doubled, and grounded to third. Here's the pitch. That looks like a base hit, and it is in the right field. Maris picks it up, tosses it back to Richardson. Runner on first. 1 out. Rocky Colavito at the plate. Colavito Struck out, line to single, grounded to short, grounded to second. Let's see what he does now. He hits a ground ball to Kurowski at third. The short distance to Richardson for 1. Teixeira for 2. Colavito hits in a double play. We go to the top of the ninth, 9-1, Canada. Canada's last chance. Michael Young, followed by Teixeira and Roger Maris. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to Pujols. Up with it. Touches the bag. 1 down, 2 to go. Teixeira flied out, lined out, and struck out. Fly ball into center field. Gorman Thomas coming in, puts it away for the out. Fred's down to their final out. Roger Maris stepping in. As I hit that button there, Roger Maris has flied out, walked, and hit a home run, which was a shot into the right field grandstands. Here's the pitch. Bounding ball to Escobar short. He's up with it. Over to Pujols. He just gets him with a great play by Escobar. That's the game. Canada wins 9-1. As we go to the box score, there's not much to see on Fred's side. Sorry, David. Maris and Blanchett with the only 2 hits. 16 hits for Canada. 3 by Boyer, 2 by Escobar, and 3 by the number 9 hitter Miles. Trout, the winners, 15-2. He allowed 2 hits, 1 run. It was earned, 2 strikeouts, 2 walks, and it only took him 87 pitches. Unbelievable. Bender is the loser. He's now 4-3. Caldwell and Burley came in on relief. Bender only pitched 2.2 innings, 2 2/3 innings. And Mark Burley gets credit for saving the bullpen, so you didn't have to drain it. He pitched 4 innings of 4-hit ball, allowing no runs. That's the end of that one. Let's go to the day here. We're going to play game 2 in a moment, but until then, let's get some games over with. Manchester and Dallas, the second game of their doubleheader. Manchester loses to Dallas 8-7. Dallas sweeps that doubleheader. Romo the winner, Jones the loser, Youkilis 4 for 5. There's the second game of the doubleheader. Let's play that one right now. Let's see if Freds can eke out a split of the day's doubleheader game. Here's the pitch. Here's the game, and Fred shuts out Canada 3-0. So they had a little left in them. Canada, it looks like they got all their hits in the first game. Winning pitcher Chesbro, 13-5. Loser Newhouser, he has 11-5. And Kurowski, 2 for 4, 2 RBIs with a triple. Game 1 of a doubleheader, Carpathian, right? That says game 1. So there must be game 2 somewhere at the bottom. Oh, there it is at the bottom. Carpathian and Hadley Lake. Hadley Lake wins 6-4. Waddell the winner. Ewing the loser. Second game of the doubleheader. 7-1 Hadley Lake. Plank the winner. Harper the loser. Sanders 2 for 3. His second home run of the day. Horsefeathers and Hagerstown. Horsefeathers with a 3.5 game lead. They lose by a run in a slugfest, 8-7. Lever the winner, Matheson the loser. Martinez 2 for 4, his first home run of the season, and a 2 RBI game. Okay, where are we here? Okay. San Francisco and Lehigh. Lehigh, 3.5 games behind Cleveland. Lehigh clobbers San Francisco 10-1. McCormick the winner, 5-4. May the loser, 2-4. Kemp hit his 6th home run. Cleveland, who leads that division, plays T-ville, and Cleveland wins 9-1. White the winner, Heron the loser. Can 2 for 5, 2 home runs. He's got 12 on the season. Berlin and Long Island. Berlin's chasing horse feathers 3 games back. Long Island's chasing Manchester, Berlin, and horse feathers. Easy for me to say. Here's the auto sim, and Long Island defeats Berlin 1-0 in a shutout. Palmer the winner, Guidry the loser. Palmer goes a complete game with 4 strikeouts. Chico's at home against Degens. Chico's shuts out Degens 9-0. They have now 2.5 games separate Chico's and Degens. Chico's Weimer the winner 7-6. Matsuzaka the loser 9-5. Sternweiss 3 for 4. Stolen base, a game with not too many people care about. St. Pete at Michigan, and they beat them 6-5. Langford is 2-5. McDaniel 1-2. Hernandez 3 for 4. A home run, his 5th of the season. I think that's it, except for the game we're going to play, game 2, and let's go right to it. Amazing at Tampa Bay. They're fighting for the lead in the Water Division. Amazing is 1 game back. Okay, see if I can do this the right way. Bert Blyleven in, so you go back here and you hit computer to right. However, that doesn't put the pitcher in, right? You got to load it this way, right? Blyleven is pitching for Tampa Bay. So Blyleven's a right-hander. We load a right-handed lineup. Does that do it? Who knows? All I know is I'm not getting this done right. Doesn't make sense. Why isn't doing right? Tampa Bay is pitching. Tampa Bay is right here. Okay. We view the opponent. Why isn't the pitcher going? Someone want to help me here? I don't know what's going on. Denny is pitching. Put the opponent in. Denny's a right-hander. Computer versus the right-hander. Then it goes back to nothing. Tell me why the pitcher's not going in. If I could hit computer lineup, we've got Dodgers. Then we got that. Then I hit the opponent. I hit the computer lineup. Now I got a pitcher. Now we view the opponent. Tampa Bay. Is this the right lineup? It's good. Okay, let's go. I don't know why I had such a hard time with that, but here we go. Welcome to Memorial Coliseum for tonight's game between Amazing and Tampa Bay. John Denny will start for Amazing. He's made 14 starts on the year and is 7-5 with an ERA of 3.32, his first start against Tampa Bay. He'll be opposed by Bert Blyleven for Tampa Bay. He's made 14 starts on the year, 7-5 with an ERA of 3.74. Looks like a pretty even matchup. It's his third start against Amazing. He's 1-1 with a 4.80 ERA against Amazing. It's 72 degrees. Wind speed 9 miles per hour, and it is out to left field, and there's a short porch in left field. As we are in the LA County Coliseum, and this is Mike Silver's park. The last time I was here, I had some other park in there. It was not from Mike Silver. Okay, Bert Blyleven on the mound. The lineup for today for Amazing: Rollins at short, batting first; Victorino in center, batting second; Bresnahan, the DH, batting third; Lazinski, fourth. In left field, Hop in right field, batting fifth; Howard at first, batting sixth; Schmidt at third, batting seventh; Boone catching, batting eighth; Taylor at second, batting ninth; Denny, the pitcher. In the outfield for Tampa Bay, Moon, Davis, and Sisto Lescano. Lansford at third, Wills at short, Grich at second, Baylor at first, Roseboro catching. Stepping to the plate is Rollins, Blyleven pitching. Here's the first pitch of the game. Rollins hits a ground ball to first. Baylor up with it, going to take it to the bag himself. One away. Blyleven into his windup. Here's the pitch to Victorino. Slow roller to Wills. He picks it up, throws to Baylor for the out. Bresnahan stepping to the plate to face Blyleven. Here's the pitch. That ball is hit to second. Grich up with it. Throws to first for the out. We go to the bottom of the first inning. Amazing nothing. The Deluge Dodgers coming to bat. The lineup for Tampa Bay: Wills, Moon, Heisel, 1, 2, and 3. Wills at short, Moon in left, Heisel the DH, Roseboro catching, batting fourth, Lescano in right, batting fifth, Davis in center, batting sixth, Lansford at third, batting seventh, Baylor on first, batting eighth, and Bobby Grich playing second base, batting ninth. Denny to face Wills. Here's the pitch. That ball is foul. Let's do this one more time. Base hit in the right field. Maury Wills rounds first. Goes back to the bag. Hop throws it into Taylor. Wills is a threat to steal. Wally Boone stepping to the plate. Here's the pitch. Throw down. Wills is safe by a mile, number 16 on the season. Runner in scoring position all of a sudden for Tampa Bay. Here's the pitch. They're going to attempt the pickoff. He is safe. Here's Denny's pitch to Moon. He walks some runners on first and second. First two runners on in the game for Tampa Bay. And Amazing is already in trouble. Stepping to the plate, Heisel. Heisel batting .249, 13 home runs, 30 runs batted in. Runners on first and second. Struck him out. One down. That puts the double play in order for Johnny Roseboro. 5 home runs, 19 runs batted in, hitting a meager 191. Here's Denny's pitch. There goes the runner to third. Here's the throw. Not in time. Wills steals number 17. Roseboro steps back in against Denny. Here's the pitch. Bounding ball to second. Taylor up with it. Flips to Rollins for the out. There's 2 outs. A run will score. 1-0. The Deluge Dodgers over Amazing. Runner still on first in the form of Roseborough's on a fielder's choice. Lascano hitting 231, steps to the plate. There is a slow roller to Taylor. He's not going to do anything with it as Lascano will go to first. They're going to charge Taylor with the error as he came in, bobbled the ball, didn't do anything with it, and that is a tough break from the official scorer. Stepping to the plate, Willie Davis, 257, 9 home runs, 25 runs batted in. Here's the pitch. Another ground ball to Taylor. Let's see what he does with this one. Picks it up, underhands it to Howard for the out. We go to the top of the second. Tampa Bay leads amazing, 1-0. Sip of water here. Sorry about the noise. Top of the second inning, Lazinski, Hop, and Howard due up to face Blyleven. Lazinski 209, 9 home runs, 31 runs batted in. Blyleven throws and strikes him out. First strikeout of the evening. Johnny Hop, 6 home runs, 36 runs batted in, 305 hitter to face Blyleven. That's a bloop in the right field. That's going to drop, and that is a base hit. Hop rounds first, goes to second. Amazing has their first hit of the game. Runner on first, 1 out. Ryan Howard stepping in, 15 homers, 49 runs batted in, a 238 average. Here's Blyleven's pitch. He struck him out, his second strikeout of the game. There's now 2 down. Mike Schmidt stepping in, 6 home runs, 33 runs batted in, 256 on the year. Hop takes his lead, throws over Blyleven, and he picks him off. That's the end of the inning. What a way to go down. At the end of 1.5, 1-0 Tampa Bay. Here we go, bottom of the order. Lansford, Baylor, and Grich due up for Tampa Bay to face Denny. Here's the pitch. Lansford hits a slow roller. Rollins charges it. It's going to be close at first. Here's the throw. He is going to be safe. Lansford beats it out. Rollins just didn't get there fast enough, and that ball was rolling a little too slow for Rollins to make the play. Lansford at first, a threat to steal. Don Baylor is up. 238, 16 home runs. 34 runs batted in. And Lansford didn't get a good jump. We get to do this all over again as they count that as ball 1. He got a good jump this time, and there's a hit. It was a hit and run play. Hop puts it away in the right field. Lansford scampers back to first to avoid the double play. 1 out. Lansford still at first. Bobby Grich, 224, no home runs, 17 runs batted in. Lansford leads. He goes. There's the pitch. Throw to second, and he's caught stealing. Second out of the inning. Tampa Bay's Grich will now have nobody on for the remainder of this at-bat. Here's Denny's pitch. And right on clue, there's a line drive right to Taylor at second. Inning's over. We go to the top of the third. 1-0 Tampa Bay. Okay, Blyleven here in the top of the third to face the bottom third of Amazing's order. Schmidt, Boone, and Taylor, quite a bottom third of the order, if you ask me. Blyleven's pitch. Schmidt lines it directly at Davis. I think that's going to be a base hit. That's going to be more than a base hit. That will be a double into center field by Mike Schmidt, his 16th of the year. Amazing's in business with a runner in scoring position. Bob Boone up, nobody out. Boone's got 26 RBIs this year, 274 hitter, 4 home runs. Here's Blyleven's pitch. That's going to be a base hit to left field. Will Schmidt score? Let's find out. Here he comes. There's the throw. He's safe. Game all tied at 1 as Boone knocked in the tying run. Taylor up now, hitting .239. 2 home runs, 4 runs batted in. Boone at first. Here's the pitch. There's a bounding ball to shortstop. Wills up with it to second for 1. Over to first. They're going to have a double play on this one. And after a run scores in the inning, a promising inning is almost by the boards. Nobody on, 2 outs. Jimmy Rollins, a .220 hitter, leadoff batter, 6 home runs, 21 runs batted in. There's a ground ball to Grich at second, over to Baylor for the out. Maury Wills stepping in. Wills, the top of the order. He's grounded a single between first and second, his first at bat. This is going to be a base hit into right center field. Wills rounding first. He stays. He's on first base, a threat to steal. Denny now will face Wally Moon with nobody out and runner on first base. Wills has 17 steals on the season. Moon walked his first time up. Here's Denny's pitch. He's going to throw over to first, keep Wills close. Here's the pitch to Moon. Fly ball, deep right field. Hop moving over. Hop's going to put it away for the out. Wills going to return to first. Is going to be 1 down. Runner still on first base with Heisel due up. Heisel hitting .248, 13 home runs, 30 runs batted in. His first time up, he struck out. Here's the pitch. And there's a high pop-up. No, that's not a high pop-up. That was a throw to second base as the runner attempted to steal on a pitch out, and he was gunned down by the catcher, Bob Boone. 2 outs now, nobody on. Denny's pitch. Pop up into right field. Hop under it. Puts it away for the out. We go to the top of the 4th, all tied at 1. Blyleven will be facing Victorino, Bresnahan, and Luzinski. Victorino today's grounded to short. Here's the pitch. He goes down on strikes. Bresnahan stepping in, batting .280. 4 home runs, 26 runs batted in. Blyleven throws. And he gets strikeout number 4. 2 up, 2 down. Top of the 4th, Greg Luzinski, .208. 9 home runs, 31 runs batted in. Struck out his first time up. Here's Blyleven's pitch. And he strikes him out for his 5th strikeout of the day. And we go to the bottom of the 4th. Scores remains the same. Tied at 1. Roseboro, the number 4 hitter, Lascano, the number 5 hitter, and Davis, the number 6 hitter, due up against Denny. Roseboro grounded to second, his first time up. And he strikes out his second batter of the evening. Coming to bat, Sixto Lascano with 8 home runs, 28 runs batted in. His first time up, he grounded to second. Here's the pitch. He walks him. Time for another sip of water here. Willie Davis, .254 hitter. Davis grounded to second his first time out. Lezcano takes his lead from Denny. There he goes to second. Here's the throw. He's going to be safe. And that's stolen base number 1 on the year. Denny now has to check the runner on second before he throws home to Davis, which he does right now. He's into his windup. Here's the pitch. Fly ball in the right field. Hop hardly has to move. He puts it away for the out. Lezcano chases down to third as he tests the arm of Hop, and Hop just throws it into the infield without making any effort whatsoever. Denny now faces Carney Lansford with a runner on third. Fly ball deep to left field. Lazinski's going back. He's got it on the warning track. Inning is over. We go to the top of the 5th, still tied at 1. Hop, Howard, and Schmidt due up. Hit his 5, 6, and 7. Fly ball in the right field. Lezcano coming in, puts it away for the out. 1 down. Ryan Howard, he's got the power to put it out, even though they're not pitching to him today. And that's a 6th strikeout of the day for the pitcher, Blyleven. Schmidt stepping in, 1 for 1. Fly ball deep in the left field. Moon backing up, and he's going to put it away for the out. We go to the bottom of the 5th and moving right along here in this game number 2 in our Field of Dreams special. It is 1-all. This inning, Denny will face Baylor Gritch and the top of the order Woods. Baylor goes down. Woods stepping on the mound. Denny stepping on the mound. Gritch stepping to the plate. He lined to second. His only time up today. Here's Denny's pitch. Hits the little ground ball. It's a dribbler. Howard picks it up, makes a great play, tosses it barehanded to Denny for the out. 2 up, 2 down. Gritch almost had a base hit. Wills 2 for 2 on the day with 2 steals. Steps in. Here's the pitch. Walks him. If you're going to walk a guy, that's not the guy to walk on this team. 1-all the score. Wills on first. Is a threat to steal. Wally Moon up. Moon's walked and fly deep to right center field. Well, I'm not sure what happened, but that says it was a wild pitch. Wills goes to second without any attempted steal. He represents the go-ahead run. Moon's still at the plate. I'm not sure what that computer just did. But Moon is still up there, so let's hit a couple of buttons and see what it does now. Moon walks. Runners on first and second, 2 away. Heisel stepping in, 251 hitter, 13 home runs, 30 runs batted in. Then he pitches. He hits them, and the bases are now loaded. Roseboro stepping to the plate. 5 home runs, 20 RBIs, 189 hitter. Bases loaded. Here we go. That looks like a base hit in the right field. 1 run scores. Will 2 runs score? That's a yes. 2 runs do score. The runner goes around the third. Hop eventually throws the ball in, and we have runner on second. Excuse me, nobody on second. Runners on first and third. 3-1 Tampa Bay. Dribbler down the line. Howard picks it up, steps on the bag. Inning over. We go to the top of the sixth. 3-1 Tampa Bay. Here in the top of the sixth, Boone, Taylor, the 8-9 hitters, followed by Rich Rollins, the number 1 hitter. Fly ball in the deep left field. Moon settling under it, puts it away for the out. Tony Taylor stepping in. Taylor 1 for 1. In the third, he grounded to short, second, first double play. I think I need to click one more time. Here's the pitch by Blyleven. Ground ball to Wills. Great play by Wills. He's going to get him at first. He's out. 2 down. Top of the sixth. Great play by Maury Wills, his 25th of the year. Blyleven looks in, gets the sign. Rollins stares out at him. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to Grich. Baylor's got it. Inning's over. Go to the bottom of the sixth. Still 3-1 Tampa Bay. Davis due up here for Tampa Bay, followed by Lansford and Baylor. I'm not sure how the 1961 seasons went, but those are 3 really good hitters. Here's the pitch by Denny. And right on cue, Davis slaps a single to Victorino in center field. Lead runner on. Carney Lansford coming to the plate. Lansford today singled on the infield, fly deep down the line and left. There's the pitch right in front of home plate. They throw him out at first. It was a bunt. Here we go. Denny will face Baylor. Davis at second base, 1 away, bottom of the 6th inning. That ball is tagged. That ball is gone. Don Baylor didn't waste much time in putting that one into the center field bleachers. Rounding third, scoring. It is now 5-1 Tampa Bay. Five to 1. We have had 2 games. They haven't been really close in the 6th inning. Coming to the plate, Bobby Grich. Grich today's line to second, grounded to first. Here's Denny's pitch. Foul ball. We get to do that again. Bounding ball right into right field. No, Howard stops it. What a catch. Steps on the bag for the out. Howard most certainly stopped the ball from rolling into right field. And there's 2 down here in the top of the 7th as Denny will face Maury Wills. Wills has 2 steals. He's grounded a single in the 1st inning, lined a single in the 3rd, walked in the 5th. He's been on all 3 times today. Here's the pitch. Another bounding ball to first. Howard with a little more routine play, steps on the bag, gets him for the out. We go to the top of the 7th. 5-1 Tampa Bay. Here in the top of the 7th, Maddox, Bresnahan, and Lazinski due up. Blyleven throws. Maddox hits a ground ball to Gritch. Baylor's got it for the out. Wanted to see something here. Wait a minute. Maddox came in. When did he come in? I missed it. Maddox moved to center field in the 6th inning. I know. That was something new. Here we go. Blyleven will pitch to Bresnahan. Bresnahan grounded to second, struck out. Blyleven's pitch. Number 7 for Bert Blyleven. 2-away, top of the 7th. Lazinski hitting 207 as he struck out twice today. Fly ball deep to left field. Moon is going to be under it, puts it away for the out. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Here we go. Bottom of the 7th inning. The Tampa Bay team will send up Moon, Heisel, and Roseboro to face Denny. Denny today has pitched 6 innings, allowed 6 hits, 1 home run, 5 earned runs, struck out 3, and walked 4. Allow Ryan Madsen to pitch. I do not think we have Yoko in here, so we're going to follow the manager's instructions. Madsen pitching to Moon. Ground ball. Shortstop. Great play by Rollins. Over to Howard at first. 1 up, 1 down here in the bottom of the 7th. Jimmy Rollins with his 20th great play of the season. Heisel 0 for 2 on the day. 251 at-bats, 13 home runs, 30 RBIs, batting .247. Here's the pitch. Bounding ball to Schmidt. He's up with it. Over to Howard for the out. 2 up, 2 down in this quick bottom of the 7th inning. Roseboro up 3 RBIs today. Grounded to second, struck out, and singled to right. Here's Madsen's pitch. He walked him. Roseboro walks to first base. Roseboro takes a short lead. Madsen checks on him. Lascano stepping in. Lascano's grounded to second, walked, grounded to first. Madsen glances over at Roseboro, throws. Fly ball in the left field. Lazinski catches it in his tracks. We go to the top of the 8th, 5-1, Tampa Bay. Here we go. Top of the inning, Amazing will send Howard and Schmidt against Blyleven. Blyleven on the day has pitched 7 innings of 3 hit ball, only 1 run. It was earned, struck out 7, walked nobody. He has pitched a great game so far. He's got the ball. Here's the pitch to Hop. Allow Gil Hodges to play first base. I'm going to wait for Tampa Bay's manager. He says, sure. Gil Hodges, Aaron Rowan to play center field. I'm assuming that's okay too. In fact, I'm not even going to wait because if you let the other guy in, you probably let that guy in. Blyleven throwing to Hop. He struck him out, number 8. Howard stepping up. Ryan Howard struck out twice. 2 of the 8 strikeout victims Blyleven has today. Fly ball in the right field. Loscano's not moving very much. That ball's going to fall right in his basket. For the second out of the inning, Mike Schmidt stepping in. Schmidt hitting .259, 6 home runs, 33 RBIs. Lined a double to right center in the third and flied to deep left center. His last time up, allow Bake McBride to pinch hit. Well, I'm going to think the manager knows what he's doing. He's not here, so let's put him in. Here's the pitch. A little dribbler right back to the mound. It's past Blyleven. Gritch over to Hodges at first for the out. That's the end of the top of the 8th. We go to the bottom of the 8th, 5-1. Tampa Bay, Howard, Lansford, and Hodges due up to face Madsen. Here's Madsen. Oh. Rowan is out. 1 down. Lansford stepping in. Lansford single, flied to left and bunted. Fly ball in the center field. Maddox coming in to his left, puts it away, 2 down. Gil Hodges' first at-bat came in as a defensive replacement last inning. Allow Tug McGraw to pitch. And we will do that. And he will pitch. There's a pop-up. It's going to be down here in a minute. And he's got it for the out. Boone is going to lead off here in the top of the 9th. Boone today grounded a single, flied deep to left. Boone will face Blyleven here in the 9th. That's a foul ball. We will do it again. Line drive to Lansford, 1 down. Tony Taylor stepping in. Taylor today grounded a short twice. Here's the pitch. Back to Blyleven, over to Hodges. We're down to the final out for Amazing in the form of Rollins, the top of the order. Rollins grounded a first, grounded a second twice. Here's Blyleven's pitch. Little dribbler on the infield. Hodges up with it. It's going to flip to Blyleven. Rollins is out. That will be the game. Deluge Dodgers. Tampa Bay wins 5-1. Quite a game. There's the box score. 5 runs, 6 hits. No errors for Tampa Bay. Amazing. 1 run, 3 hits, and 1 error. Blyleven goes the distance, allowing 3 hits. Only 1 run, struck out 8. Walked nobody. Denny, he wins that game. He's now 8-5. Denny now 7-6. The losers, 6 innings, 6 hits, 5 runs. Struck out 3, walked 4, allowed a home run. Madsen and McGraw came in to pitch scoreless relief. I believe that's the end of the day, correct? No. It is not. We've got a couple more games to play here on the 24th. Vegas at Deerfield Beach. 18-5, Vegas in a slump. Allows 18 hits. Let's check that box score. 18, 23-0, 5-13-1. Sabathia got clobbered along with everybody else in the lineup. That was quite a game. I'm going to have to talk to that team when this is over. Des Moines defeats Florence 6-0. And now the 25th is over. 24th is over. We go to the 25th as we approach the 2-hour mark. In order to save some time, I am going to hit play through the 25th. We're going to do these all at one time. Let's see what happens. Very quickly, Manchester defeats Dallas 12-4. Garvin the winner, Winter the loser. Florence 8-2 over Des Moines. Lee the winner, O'Toole the loser. Horsefeathers 9-6 over Hagerstown. Cooper the winner, Goltz the loser, 0-1. Canada defeats Freds 12-8. Bruno the winner, Powell the loser. And I missed a couple. Excuse me. Long Island loses to Berlin 1-0. Kramer the winner, Martinez the loser. Tampa Bay defeats Amazing 8-3. Linscomb the winner 9-4. Newsom the loser 6-9. Vegas breaks out of their losing streak and defeats Deerfield Beach 7-6. Balfour the winner. Geary the loser. Freeze 2-4. 2 home runs, 2 RBIs. And Hadley Lake loses to Carpathian 3-1. Santana the winner. Mossy the loser. Let's close this up here for a second. Briefly go over the standings. I will zip this up, post the file on our Discord. Everybody will get to download it and see where we stand. Horsefeathers in first place, leads by 3.5 games over Berlin. Freds in Canada in a battle for first. Freds a half a game ahead of Canada. Vegas, my team, after that losing streak, find themselves 5 games back, 5 games in the loss column. Cleveland, 3.5 ahead of Lehigh, and Chico's 4 back. And Tampa Bay, with those 2 wins, now lead Amazing by 3 games in the Water Division. I want to thank everybody for coming by. I've enjoyed my 2-hour broadcast here at Field of Dreams Fantasy League, and hopefully we will be doing this again soon. I hope everyone has a wonderful Thursday evening. Thank you for coming by, and I guess that's it from here. Have a nice evening.